Hello, Aries. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for your career and finance reading. Really appreciate you guys so much for stopping by. For those of you who are new here, my name is Jeanette. I greatly appreciate you guys. Um, yeah, thank you all for being here. All right, Aries, let's jump on in, get your messages. Career and finance reading here. Messages for Aries. Let's see, do keep in mind, this is for about 6 months out, okay? So from whenever you're coming across this reading, whenever this reading is finding you, right? From 6 months out, okay? But they are general, right? So keep that in mind as well. Not everything is going to resonate for everybody here, Aries. If it happens to not resonate for you, do feel free to check your moon, rising, and your Venus or your Venus sign videos. Or if you just need more clarification. All right, we have the moon card here, card of Pisces and Cancer. Moon card signifies a path unclear here, maybe even a little bit scary. This is like trucking through the dark forest, not knowing which way to go. There's a lot that's hidden here. A lot may be playing out in the background or in your subconscious as well, Aries. We have the Ten of Wands reversed. A burden here dropped. Potentially, some of you recently maybe quit your job and now are on the search or on the hunt. Things are maybe a little bit hard to navigate for some reason. For some, this is weird. I'm getting like internet connection issues or technology issues. Maybe you're having problems reaching out to people for some reason. I don't, that's okay. Woo! Take it if it resonates. But Ten of Wands is putting down those rods, taking off that burden, taking off that weight. Here with the Eight of Swords in reverse, coming unstuck from something, Aries. Maybe dropping a workload here. Maybe now that you're not bogged down with so many projects or so many things, you got free time and you don't know what the heck to do with it potentially for some. Five of Wands. This is conflict. This is conflict, fuss, and drama. Fuss and fighting drama. We got Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. Aries, that's Leo for me, but can absolutely be you or Sagittarius as well. You may be also wanting to drop your involvement with some company or some group of people within a company, potentially. Or maybe your trade or your career itself is now too much to bear, or it's conflictual in some way. You could be between avenues at this time, is what I'm getting. And as I say that, we got the Two of Wands here in reverse. Eight of Wands. So this is communication, resumes flying through the airwaves. Definitely some form of like social, um, some form of social reaching out. Yeah, I really feel like you're not sure what to put action towards, but you are maybe even attempting here. You're attempting. There's some sort of communication flying out. You're maybe putting in resumes. You may have quit a position, putting you in a position. Interesting. Thank you, Spirit. And now we got to quickly find a way out of said position. Maybe that's what's causing this conflict. And it could be within people in your home as well. I'm getting that. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Nine of Swords wanted to pop out there, Aries. Be a little bit of anxiety, okay? Worlds in reverse. Okay, so for some of you, things are incomplete, right? With the world in reverse. So you haven't quite reached some form of goal. I want to say you haven't found a job just yet, maybe, or you haven't found a way to wrap up those projects or to pull out of this group or this drama, but you're searching for a way out. Okay, but the world card reverse does signify still having vibrational ties, entanglements, things not fully wrapped up or coming to an end, no completion. Definitely something maybe here still hanging in the balance. And it has something to do with what you're going to give up or what you have, what you've been wanting to give up for some of you, like the workload, the burden. Here, okay. We've gotten this Knight of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You might just need some more planning here, love. Just a little more effort and planning depending on where you're at in all of this energy. I want to say as well, if you are on the hunt for a new job or a new career, I'm not sure where I'm getting this feeling of almost like a desperation. I mean, I think it's coming from that Five of Wands energy. Yeah, there's that Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some anxiety here, love. Four of Wands. That's beautiful. Huh? Okay. Okay, we do have the Tower. Scorpionic energy, love. And we've got the King of Cups reversed. Okay, so the Four of Wands is a sturdy foundation. However, the Tower comes to tear down foundations. So I want to say here, putting down some of your burden or some of your workload or when you quit that job may have put you in some form of financial constraints. Things are going to get a little bit, I won't say worse before they get better. But it almost feels that way. It's like things are going to feel here, Aries, like they get worse before they get better. We got to crash down some old ways. We got to crash down some, yeah, thank you, Spirit. We also got to wrap up those loose ends. So let's go forward. I think, um, I think you're definitely on the hunt for something that will bring stability for some of you. It's about creating a new stability, right? Something more stable than what we had last time, either way. Yes, thank you. So going forward, lying in the future for Aries, what do we have? Two of Wands reversed. So picking a path, things do become a little more clear. Clear enough, I want to say that you're able to make a choice. I heard educated, so maybe like a well-educated choice. Others of you, I don't know why well-educated choice, but maybe in the educational field. Interesting. We gotta love what we do. It's hard enough here, Aries, to carry burdens, but also to carry that load, that workload, that burden through the forest in the dark, and we don't know when we're getting out of that forest. That's hard too. You know what I mean? The not knowing when we're going to make it through. How long is this going to take? I mean, the months fly by, no? Yes, they do. The months fly by. So it's almost like here, oof, I feel like we got to love what we do and we got to make wise choices. Oh, shit. I didn't even notice this cat down there. Well, devil. Capricorn energy. Let's hope he doesn't come back. Ruin my reads. It's coming in the future for Aries. Aries is finances and career. Okay, we have Star card. Oh man, in reverse. Sun card in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Leo energy with Aquarian energy here, love. And the Eight of Cups reverse. So here's the thing, Aries. For some of you, you're not putting down the burdens. You haven't went on the hunt, but you're being prompted to. Because we gotta tear down our old ways here or the old foundation. And I feel like whatever stagnant energy is keeping you stuck in terms of being able to provide something steady and ever growing. Thank you, Spirit. Something ever growing. It's like there's something holding you back with this world card in reverse. So are you still tied to this job? Your spirit might be prompting you here to let go of all of them projects. To go on the hunt for something new. And you might feel this tug vibrationally, you might feel this tug here, Aries, subconsciously. Like, how long have you been doing what you do, darling? Is it fulfilling to you anymore? From what I'm looking at here, it's not. For some of you, whatever position you're in, there's no financial growth, there's no advancement in the company. There was no way to go up. for some. So Spirit is saying, well, if we can go only so high, why even be there? You know, you may not know what the future holds, love, but I can tell you I see a sturdy foundation here. If you can align yourself to your, I wanted to say purpose, but I don't think it's about aligning to your purpose. I think it's about aligning to what you love. Like a lot of people have been getting that message, Aries. It's hard to leave the daily grind when the daily grind provides what we think is a sturdy foundation. But coming in the future here, I got to be honest with what I see. Someone is very unhappy with their current situation, right? So a new choice is going to have to be made in the future. That's that's what I'm getting. One for your highest, right? One for your happiness. For some of you here, Aries, you sacrifice your happiness for the greater good of others. You know? Hmm. And as I say that, got the two cups in the reverse here. The Hierophant. Faith, hope, commitment. Hierophant is a man of God. That's a connection to the otherworldly realms. I feel like you need to figure out here in terms of commitments, right? In terms of commitments and where we place our energies. What is our motivation, love? Now, if you are on the search for a new job and maybe you are putting in resumes, I feel like for some of you it's more about giving you a prompt here that you should be looking for something else, right? Because for some of you, this is more of like a warning that a foundation is about to crumble, but it almost feels like an internal than an external. Everything we do, thank you, Spirit, everything we do starts within ourselves. So if our foundation in our outside crumbles, it's because the foundation from within is crumbling. But here you may just think it's stable, but it's not. Okay, so that's just for some of you. Uh, I feel really aligning to what you find fulfilling. What is your purpose? I mean, what do you want your purpose to be? I'm also getting what do you want to be remembered for? Interesting. For some, is it what do you want to be remembered for? And go towards that. I ultimately want to say that if you are looking for another position, you may be looking to like read too quickly, and you may be willing to settle for something that's going to be conflictual later, just because it pays the bills. You know what is really screwing up these career readings and finance readings? Finances and careers. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Seriously, I'm joking. But aligning to what you want and desire. Aries, let's get one more. Future. What is the energy? That's too many. Okay, we got the King of Wands. Oh, take him, take him, take him, take him, take him. I'm here and take him. Hold on. I dropped my queen. Oh, that's fascinating too. Okay, so Aries, real quick. Queen did come in the reverse. This is your card for me, loves. Came in the reverse. I dropped her, poor baby, and then picked her up. She's right side again. Okay, so you might just go through a period of like downtime or period of some sort of funk, some sort of fall, maybe lack of confidence, lack of motivation or drive, and then you get back on your feet, loves. And look at this. Well, if that isn't this the most beautiful energy? Jeepers. First of all, I got the king and the queen out here. And now let's not forget they're a married couple, right? They're very passionate. This is almost power couple shit here. So I feel this very aligned energy. Not only is this your fire, but it's a brand new spark, a brand new opportunity. I really want to say aligning your feminine, your masculine energies as well, but it's by default. Thank you, Spirit. It's by default. It's by default. Okay, Aries. So again, this gosh, take these messages as they resonate for you, but definitely regaining here your passion, your stability, what drives you is going to be um, very important in the future. What drives you will be very important in your future. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, my incense went out. I see jackpot, baby. Jackpot, baby. Hierophant is also about commitments, institutions of higher knowledge and learning. So for some of you, being called to some form of religious studies, some sort of, gosh, that almost feels like Sagittarian, right? Some like feeling philosophy, okay? It has a very Sag feeling. Here, it's okay. Here, messages. But try not to feel a lack of hope so much to the point that it's almost like taking your match, your spark, your flame, and just as things begin to beginning to align, you stick that match in some water. You know what I mean? Don't do that. That's what that I want to say as well. Okay. Let's go, Aries. God, I hope these are making sense, you guys. We got ring, ring, ring. If these messages are making sense, please give me a like. Feel free to share, comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you all. We got ring, ring, ring. Now, this does speak of proposal, but why am I hearing like announcement? Like announcement of a new position, announcement of something, of a blessing, right? Coming in the future, maybe even something unexpected. But it's literally, it's so much about aligning to your passion and your drive. I think you're willing to take anything just so it pays the bills. And there's a lot that you don't know. Maybe hear a lot happening subconsciously, trying to get away from the conflict, but maybe even caving into it at the same time in some way without even realizing it. Aries, okay? So it's almost like, gosh, it's going to be different for all of you. I think there's definitely some things going on subconsciously that you're unaware of, and it may affect where you drive, how you put those resumes. If we just want something right now because it pays the bills, maybe later on finding out, God, this wasn't worth it, you know? Cha cha cha. Cha 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 is a dance move. It's very something about keeping on balance, right? We need to take certain steps. We need to take certain steps. I almost want to say for some of you, Aries, especially if you are already between jobs, I want to say, ooh, taking certain steps here. If you're antsy and you feel like you just want something now because we have to have something now because you just can't not pay your bills, right? Then it's almost like that's okay. But if we stay in that job too long, if we stay in that energy too long where we are unhappy, that's when we come face to face with some drastic universal change and some massive realizations and some uncomfortable experiences that it's almost like we could have dodged around. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So you can take proper steps now to not make proper steps now to not have to even play that game in the first place and align to your purpose from the get-go. Oh, just don't give up. You know what I mean? If you have to come up with something for the meantime, that's fine. I guess. Yeah. Yeah, Spirit says, yeah, just don't get stagnant or don't get stuck there. Because that's when the universe has to get you back on track with a tower and shake up your world when we could have been a little more stable all along, even. Thank you, Spirit. We got bullseye, Aries, and passion. I'm telling you, it's so much about aligning to your guys' passions. When we align to our passions, that's when we hit it every time. That's when we hit it. That's when there's like this blessing that we don't even see. Got foolish. Aries, you are the fool card. But I'm getting here foolish, like lighthearted, fun, free. You weren't happy, right? Or you're not happy, potentially. Things are maybe even a little confusing right now. Coming in the future, I heard the fire be your guide. So, like, let your passion be your guide. Follow the fire. Aries, follow the fire. Oh, we have, ooh, jackpot and lucky at the bottom of the deck for your future. What did I just say? Avoid obstacle. Yeah, this is going to be like a having to dance around certain things here. We got love potion number 9. So it's definitely about aligning to what you love, what you will love, but it's about taking certain steps to get there. It's about certain placements. It's a dance, cha cha cha. We avoid certain things, we align to other things, and loves. We get a blessing in the end. Let's get a couple more for your future love. Aries future. Whoops, whoa, 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 whoa. Future, career and finances. Okay, that's enough. We've got pop, the cork. That's a celebration, loves. We've got messenger, good news, and we got tick, tick, tick. That's interesting. I was feeling that energy earlier. And the last one here we have seek a higher power. So for some of you, you will just want to go bigger, better, brighter, higher, higher. Um, you can do that with some realignment from within. We have power at the bottom of the deck. Seek a higher power and power. I feel your Aries realizing how powerful you are. But there's something here that's going to be worth celebrating. You got ring, ring, ring. We got good news. Try not to lose patience with the tick, tick, tick energy. You may feel like time is working against you, and maybe that's that antsiness of, I got to get a job now. I got to find something now. Just anything, just anything. And Spirit is saying that's fine, but avoid the obstacle of that coming back to bite you in the ass later. Yep, 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 yep. And go and get your blessings, darling. That's what that feels like. Choose your words carefully. Dead end, please stand by. I'm being really drawn to like all the black and white, black and gold here. Dualistic, try not to be in the dualistic, like black and white sort of mentality. Okay, Aries? Yes, okay, so thank you, Spirit. There is absolutely something that will be worth celebrating here, Aries. But I feel like also just seeking something isn't going to be enough because in the end what we really want to go is we want to go to the highest and brightest, so make sure you keep planning, that you avoid further obstacles by continuously cha-cha-cha and keeping the dance moving right towards happiness. And I'm telling you guys, when we're like aligned to our happiness, we're aligned to our highest frequency. Money is just we can be a magnet for money that way, you know? But we just have to sit on in a nice energy. And that's the problem with humans is we have the hardest time staying in a bright light, staying in a beautiful energy, a positive energy, one that is attractive and vivacious and, fun and free. We have the hardest time. We allow ourselves to be oppressed. So try not to allow yourself to be oppressed. Try not to allow yourself to be scared here, Aries, okay? New opportunities will be coming for you in the future, love. Okay. All right, Aries. I hope that helps you. I hope it helps you gain some clarity on your finances and your situation. Um, if it resonated for you, give me a like. I would really love all the support I could get. I appreciate all the support I could get. Thank you so much, you guys, for sticking to the end. And yeah, until I see you next time, Aries. Peace, love, and light to you. Oh yeah, share, comment, and subscribe if you vibe, guys. Bye.